Hi, and welcome to Rowing with the Llama. And if you're a subscriber, thanks and welcome back. My second trail ride on my North Carolina trip was an amazing MTB park called Hog Run, just southwest of Raleigh-Durham. This place has something for everyone: a beginner's loop, an intermediate loop, an advanced loop, a flow run, a black diamond run, a skills area. It is truly hog heaven at Hog Run. The trailhead parking lot offers access to the beginner and intermediate loops. To access the advanced loops, you need to ride through the intermediate loop, a good warm-up for the advanced loop. I started on the east half of the intermediate loop, a fairly flat area that was pretty smooth. Constant turns keep your attention through the woods, and there's just a smattering of tree roots, rocks, and dips to contend with. As I neared the end of this section, I noticed the trail got a little tighter and a little rougher, a perfect warm-up for the advanced area. Once across the park's main access road, I entered the advanced area. This area has 4 main sections. I started in the east section, which will have me riding this loop in a clockwise direction. This section starts with a climb, then a downhill section with multiple bank turns. A creek crossing, it was dry, then one more climb. This one has a few more routes, making it a little more challenging. At the end of this climb, there's an intersection for the north section trail, or the divider trail that bisects the advanced loop. This gives riders an easy way back to the trailhead if they need to cut their ride short. The north section starts downhill from what is the highest point in the entire trail system. A good flow section with just a few rocks and roots to contend with. As the trail winds north, the predominant feature is how it constantly rolls up, then down. There are no level areas. There's also an increase in the amount of roots, rocks, and dips compared to anything I've encountered thus far. Just after the northernmost point of this trail is the entrance to the Black Diamond section. I then came upon an obstacle to be very aware of. It's a steep dip that is strewn with large tree roots, and I couldn't see the roots until I was near the apex of the drop. Jumping may have been an option, but that means landing on an incline on the other side. I felt it best to stop and ride down the smoother left edge of this dip. Near the end of the north section, there are some short but steep climbs with exposed tree roots. That's better. I made 2 of 3, so a 667 batting average isn't too bad. At the end of the north section, there's another intersection with the bisecting trail and the end of the one-way flow trail. To get to the entrance of this flow trail, take the bisecting trail, where there's another opportunity at the end of the west section. The west section can be summed up this way: big roots, big dips, and big roots on big dips, plus the longest continuous climb on the entire loop.
Fun when you do it right.
Just before you enter the south section, you'll see the entrance to the jump area for those so inclined. Things smooth out and straighten out in the south section, which is also majority downhill. A great opportunity to get your flow on. The advanced loop is now complete at the end of the south section. At this junction, you can take a left to repeat the loop, or head back across the entrance road and use the intermediate trail to get back to the trailhead. I took the west half of the intermediate loop back to the trailhead. It's very similar to the east half and a good cool down before you reach the trailhead. I really enjoyed Hog Run. My only regret was that I didn't have more time to spend there. If you're gonna go there, plan on spending 4 hours minimum to really check out everything this place has to offer. You won't regret it. Next week, I'm gonna take you to the American Tobacco Trail, a 23-mile continuous trail that takes you to the heart of Durham with a very iconic landmark as its endpoint. So hit that subscribe button and see you next week. And as always, keep biking.
Lost it.